said who?
Them Hunger Birds, ignorant.
Oh, I thought you said Hunger Games. I was like, who, what?
Oh, yeah, no.
I don't know about the Hunger Games. Except the ones I play.
I'm done with you. Hunger Games ain't nothing but a sophisticated version of When It All Goes Down.
And we know what's going to all go down one day.
I hope not.
Okay. But Jesus comes going down. So we already know that day.
You on his way? They say he on 95 already.
That's what I'm saying. But that day, it's going to be the rapture of the rapture going to be for real.
The raptures of the raptures.
Wee. Wee. That's what it is. Wee. That's what it is. A bunch of emergency sales. The niggas is coming.
The champ is here. But doop.
Yep, that's how it's gonna be. Well, y'all, welcome back to another episode of CHRISSIE.
You alright? Oh yeah. Oh Lord, that shit is murder.
Text me. That's why I don't like wearing bras.
Yo, bro, right? First thing I do, soon as that key go in the lock, bitch, it be like click, click. I said that bloop, bloop, like right there.
Y'all know I ain't got no titties. I ain't got no fat in this area. Like, it's
just hugging.
Uncomfortable. Like, I'm telling you, I'm never buying another bra again. I promise you. I told you, as soon as these rip hole, get poke a hole in it, they all going away. I ain't buying another bra in my goddamn life.
Like this.
I don't want to wear this.
Yeah.
Man, give her some pasties. Give her some pasties.
Yeah. Right. Like she not gonna be like hanging out nowhere.
Yeah. Like,
and then you could put pasties on, like you said, like just to cover it. So if you know.
Well, I'm only areola, like I keep saying. I'm not about to be wasting my money on these bras. That
please.
Like, I'm not doing that. Okay, ladies. If you A cups, can you feel me?
You know.
I'm just asking. I'm shout out to the A cups. Can you? I know they feel me.
Do y'all? Don't I know? Not when. Hey yo, get out, please.
That's all we got.
Please get out.
Anyway, welcome back to another episode, y'all. Hi. Of CHRISSIE I am the controversial one.
And I'm the authentic one.
And together we are
to each his own.
We're giving a shout out to the A cup girls, the big breasted girls, all the girls who feel uncomfortable and comfortable in and outside of their bras. 1, 2, 3, release them.
I think honestly, for real, I don't think any woman feels comfortable in the bra.
That's why I'm giving shout out to all of them. That's why I said 1, 2, 3, release them. Release these things. Release them. They're uncomfortable either way, whether you got big titties or you got small titties. It's you
feel hindered.
Yeah, it's a hindrance either way. Okay.
No bra cannot hinder me.
Okay.
That's God. You really he working on me. I got all this gospel in my heart today. All this gospel.
That's the gospel.
I'm trying.
Minister Aunt. That's Minister Aunt.
Please.
I just told my mom she's going to invite me to her church because she's the you know they know Resurrection Easter coming up. You know they got like the Easter plays and theatrics and all of that carrying on. They got my mother playing somebody's mother. I said, well, so she would want me to come see her little experience. I said, Mom, I told you. About inviting me.
Don't you go up in that church house acting a fool.
Yeah, I told her, I said, Mom, you know my rule. And I told her, I said, maybe I'll come see. I said, where I can watch from the outside, where I don't have to go inside.
You got a link?
That's why I said, send me a link or something. I don't know if I need to be going up in here with this spirit I got on. And we're going to be coming up fast, going to be broken on that day as soon as Jesus get up at 6 a.m. So don't have me coming in there. Because I ain't going to have no reason to hold me back. I'm going to be off this good lip. And they picking it up off the floor, picking somebody up off the floor. Me up in there.
You know what? Speaking of church, did you see that pastor up on Instagram a few weeks ago talking about he finna be checking people's tax returns because they gonna stop playing in his face when it's time for offering. I said I would have turned. Yeah, he said he want to check their taxes. Period. I would have flipped that whole pulpit over, the whole thing. You in the Bible.
I'm just gonna ask you.
Bible.
Pastor, fuck you.
Oh, well, damn.
But then I heard that's something like
Yeah.
common.
Yeah.
That's not.
Oh, they check their taxes?
Some of them.
That's
not
not
the
common.
only, but that's not the only one they were saying. Like,
I'm
Oh,
telling
yeah,
you
some
now,
places. Yeah, that's not
that's
okay.
not common.
And that's not okay.
It's not okay and it's not common.
What
Let me
the-
tell you something. I don't know who y'all think this is. This is what I got a problem with. This is why my ghetto ass don't get up. That's why God ain't called me to do that, because I would be the ghetto preacher. Okay? A lot of y'all, just had this conversation with you.
Yeah.
A lot of y'all get up on that pulpit playing, y'all get up doing and saying all kinds of things in God's name, and ain't got nothing to do with God.
Yeah.
Ain't got nothing
to do with him.
God, nothing to do with spreading the gospel, nothing to do with drawing people to Christ. Y'all need to cut it out. This is why I just don't go up in anybody's church house and just be listening on any old body. Everybody that's up on that pulpit not supposed to be up on that pulpit. There are self-proclaimed preachers and people who think they God called me to do this. God ain't calling everybody to do that. Some people is up there lying. Just like you can lie.
Prophet-lying.
Just like you can lie and prophesy amongst other
Prophet
religions
lie.
and other things, they up there lying. Just like your government up there, the people up on that White House out the hill lying, they go up on that pulpit lying. Okay? You can lie no matter what your title is. Okay? Use a lie. Just like the devil, use a lie. Okay? Fuck you, pastor, and your taxes. You're not going to sit here and tell me there's no non-profit organization. You want to tell a congregation of people that you want to check their taxes?
It was the audacity, and he said it with such a, like...
With such authority, because
he big mean,
again, you not up there doing and saying whatever you want, trying to hide behind God. It ain't got nothing to do with God. If y'all knock that nigga off that pulpit, y'all should have went up there and whooped his ass. Because you can't say nothing like that. See, it's not enough of you in the congregation that's like me, okay? See, it's people like me. I'm barred from going up in certain churches. They don't want to see me up in there.
Oh my God.
Okay? We were just talking about churches that we was being from. My mom said, never mind. But what we not going to do, because what I don't do is, I don't care how much cussing I do. God knows my heart.
Mm-hmm.
Do you hear me? I don't care how much cussing I do. I'm not going to let nobody play in my face about God. You're not going to tell me any and everything you want and try to throw it to me in Jesus' name. To hell with you. Okay? To hell with you. That's why you got to go. That's why they say know God for yourself. Okay? I don't care what religion it is. Know God for yourself.
Yes.
Read, practice your own. Don't let nobody come up in your face telling you whatever they want. Because when you do, that's why you can get up on the pulpit and saying foolishness like that. And you got some dumbasses in that congregation
believing it
and actually do it. That's a cult. That ain't no
believing
damn
it,
church.
doing it, and allowing
That's a cult. That ain't no damn church.
Nope.
And that's what's wrong. See, and that's why it's so much confusion and confliction when it comes to people in the church. The church does this. The church is a building. Let's start with that. The church is a building. People of the church have an issue. We humans just like everybody else. But when y'all in here again falsifying, lying, I said proper lying, and trying to throw God's name in front of it, I'm not here for that. Y'all should have went up there and whooped his ass. Because I done seen people get dragged up off the pulpit.
Yes,
okay?
girl.
There's not enough of y'all in the congregation like me who will stand up and stop that foolishness. I'm not going to let you stand up in front of me and tell me any and everything like that. I don't care where I'm at.
Honestly, they might need to start normalizing it. Like, drag them
off the pulpit.
Drag off with their head.
Mid-verse.
Like, for real, like, we want
Mid-verse.
Because if y'all want to make it a business, we can. Because if y'all want to make it a business, we can. You feel me? I'm down. I'll be HR, security, CEO, CFO, okay? Public relations.
Listen, I was looking at
That's
said,
crazy.
and y'all
And
wonder
that's
why
stuff
people
like that
talk
piss me
so
off, and I'm
much
sorry, I
trash.
didn't go on a rant like that, but stuff like that, you not about to play with me when it comes to God. I hate when people play with God like that.
And try to put his name in the mix like
yeah,
that.
I know I should use the word hate. Lord, forgive me, please. But you know how I feel, because you know people get effed up when your name around me. Okay? I gonna drag people up.
Get dragged for Jesus.
Mine, okay?
Yeah.
Again, I don't care how good it would sound. That's how I feel. Okay? That's why you can't tell me anything.
Right.
You can't tell me anything. And again, whatever your religion is, respect you should feel the same way about it too.
Right.
For real, because I get gangster about my God. I get real gangster. I will get ghetto.
I was like, even with a slam,
Yeah.
you say a certain thing, you have to show proof.
Yeah.
Like you have to
crack that
book open, yeah.
You cannot say like, oh, you know that's a sin. Show me the proof.
Yeah.
Immediately, because that's not, you know what I mean?
Like, oh, we only wear pink overgarments here. Where?
She up here,
Where?
making up what they want, and it's not
Open and let me see it.
And
Give me, like, and as we say in Christianity, give me Bible. Yes, give me Bible. Yeah.
Just to what I was about to say, it's unfortunate that so many people get up in that pulpit and they get preached things and get told things. If it's not in the Bible, why are you believing it? I never was brought up to just believe what somebody. If it's not in the Bible, get the hell out my face. Period. You can't just come to me and create something based on what your experience is.
Yeah, like what are you talking about?
Oh, this is wrong because of X, Y, and Z. Well, because of your experience?
Right.
I mean, but that's why they say, but you know.
And we also have to.
Perfect.
Yeah, but people are not.
It's religion.
Yeah.
You know
Yes,
what I mean?
we
But
just.
that, I think people have to understand, like, stop following every man then.
Right.
Like, use your common sense.
Sense.
They've been lying
For years.
Since beginning time. Yeah. They've been.
I'm surprised that people are still going for this.
Yeah. Yes.
In
That's
2026.
Yes.
Right.
I'm surprised that people have the balls to do anything like that. For real. Like, who do you think? Who was you feeling like on that good Sunday morning?
I was like,
Who was you think you was feeling like? Who did you pull up to the scene and your Cadillac think you was feeling like? To a whole congregation behind the pulpit in the middle of service in his good Sunday suit.
I bet it is good. It's really good.
But it was what killed me and what caught my attention. You know, I be scrolling past church stuff because it just be like, it be hit or miss. And this was definitely a miss. But it just caught me when he said, y'all gonna stop playing in my face up here. I said, whoa.
The moment he would have said,
The way he said that.
punched him in the
Sound like
knee.
you taking it personal.
I said, playing in your
He is
face?
taking it personally because that's a whole, everything he's saying is personal. It don't have nothing to do with
Do with
God.
anything.
Nothing to do with the
It
church.
sounds like maybe you heard about somebody coming up on some money. Maybe you think people make more money than they do, or maybe you think they should be given more than they do just because of how much money they make. It doesn't matter.
It's not about
But you
what
know,
think. Again,
but you know, churches have people talk. You know how church is.
and
So
that's my thing.
mind your business.
Listen, y'all. I already got to do a whole bunch of
Repenting.
Please.
Well,
I'm
anyway,
disappointed in me right now. All this cussing I done did I'm trying.
so what else is going on out here? We won't stop cussing. We sorry,
I'm
guys.
trying.
We sorry.
That pastor shouldn't have pissed me off. And he better
Scott
not-
Eddie, we
better not
sorry,
cross his
Scott
path.
Eddie, we
What
sorry.
state he in?
Huh?
What state he in?
Oh, I don't know. But it was really ridiculous, though.
I'm telling you something. Don't y'all ever post nothing like that and let it be a Philadelphian preacher. Let it be a preacher who church house I can walk right up in and cut up in.
And
baby, I'm
and-
gonna cut up.
And beat and
I'm gonna cut up. Please. Please. Please.
I'm be
Oh
on
my
your time.
gosh, I'm coming with the whole armor, God.
The whole armor. So, hot off the press, things have been funny. So we've been talking about marriage a lot, even though me and you ain't married. I just thought that this was funny because I felt like this is a move me and you will pull.
I invented this move, even though I ain't married yet.
Mm-hmm.
My mom always despised me. She did one less step move than I would did. I'm already thinking a step ahead of her again because I'm not married yet. I'm
Exactly.
putting that in a prenup.
Don't, because this.
My
I feel
mom
like that's the
always
only way
tells
she
me,
got away with it.
Christine, a man's not going to marry you if you something. You're going to put that in the prenup. Okay, then I won't tell him I put it in there. But it's going to be some sort of clause that he's going to be doing after we do.
I'm just keeping a buck with him. Like, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. But long story short, this woman got divorced, and she happily gave up custody to both of her children to the husband. And the family thought that they were dragging her on social media, and she clapped back like a whole assembly full of people. This clap was so hard you could hear it from fucking Zimbabwe. She said, Felicia, he didn't take those kids. I gave them to him. Clock that.
Like sitting in the divorce office like this.
Okay, like yeah, you don't even dig what's about to happen.
Like,
You don't even dig what's about to happen. She's like I guess the mom talking shit like he didn't win custody. I
Like,
gave
you
him
took my
custody
kids
of the
from
children.
me.
Like what?
and her line said exactly what I said. I didn't come into these.
I
these
leave
marriages
with what I
no
came
kids.
with.
I leave with what I came with.
And I ain't come with no kids.
I always
He the single
said
mama,
that
not me.
to my mom. That's why she's like, why would you say? I'm not welcome. I'm not coming leaving this marriage with nothing I didn't come into it with. I didn't start this marriage with no kids. I'm not leaving it with no kids. They will see me on the weekends.
Sign right here.
Thank you.
Sign right here.
My mom firmly
Especially if you done
I will
played with me.
never get a husband.
If you done played with me.
because I say that, and I'm like, maybe I won't.
No, people
Men do it all the
They do it all.
They just
right.
don't say it.
They do it all the time.
They won't say it. I'm putting in the clause. If you don't want that to happen, don't get me pregnant.
There you go.
And if y'all tearing it on his family, on his family side,
If they think they doing
y'all
something.
are coming at me so fucking bad, that says a lot what y'all think about him. He's a father. He should be able to say he should be fine.
Like, oh.
No, honestly, y'all hating. That's what it is. It's nothing. It's literally just hate. It's backwards hate because it's like you're mad.
Call me a bad
mom. But how when they're with a more than capable parent? Y'all wouldn't be calling him bad if I had the kid. Would he be as bad as I am if I had the kids full time?
The mom always, as mothers,
equality, bitch.
Always look like the worst. Exactly. That's how.
Equality, bitch. We're not even about to go there.
Women always look like the bad
And just
people when it
because
comes to
they have
children.
custody doesn't mean that she's not going to be a part of their life.
Right.
That doesn't mean that.
Right. Just not at the capacity that a single mother in a single household would do. It's the same thing. He a single daddy. He be alright. The fuck? I didn't think it was
I
bad.
see them on the weekends. Let me know when the basketball game is. Send me the schedule. I show up there in my t-shirt. Hey,
I bring the kid. I'm gonna bring the kids some snacks.
I bring them some snacks. I'm not going to PTA meeting. No, you got them kids. I'm not going to be. That's your responsibility. I'll pick them up from my lane purpose. Thank you. I am fully with her. I invented that without being married. She must have talked to me somewhere before in her lifetime.
No real rap.
I wrote the book on that.
You can
when I
have
was
these
going
kids.
through it. You can have them. Take them kids. Mommy, see you on Friday, okay?
But you gonna be like this. Get your asthma.
See you on Friday,
Girl,
okay?
what you mean Friday?
As I'm fixing my wig to go outside.
I know, right? Listen. I remember back in the day. Oh, no, I ain't gonna put my mom business out there like this.
Uncle Larry.
No, she and around. I thought you like
See?
Listen.
What else is good with
Anyway, oh my goodness. So, are we surprised by this though? New research shows that being broke can physically harm your heart. It puts a strain on your heart. Yeah, because yeah, right. But
hold on.
But more than sugar does, and and that speaks volumes because we as Americans
knew because white people just been getting stressed over stuff like this. Black people just ain't with us.
And we've been eating that sugar.
And we've been high in diabeticals for years. We've been the number one in diabeticals. They ain't again. This is I'm like, this only new for white people. They just discovered they broke. They did this just now starting to hurt their heart. Y'all voted for them.
Right.
Yeah. So now y'all starting to feel it.
Feel the effects. What's that mean with the little thing that be going with the red?
Listen.
The outline of the body. Talk about.
Because when it comes to black folks, this is not new to us.
It's not. It's
At
really
all.
not. It's not. But it's sad to say. But I'm like just thinking in terms of like the.
Which is why our brokenness looks different than others. When we're broke, it looks very. You can, even though it might hurt our heart, we've learned how to maneuver being broke. So we don't.
A constant state of survival,
yeah,
like
exactly.
literally born into
right.
it.
So we look different when we broke than others do. So yeah, it's not. You know what I'm saying?
It's not, but I just was thinking this is the comparison that they use is what piqued my
Right, when it
interest.
comes to sugar.
Because we consume so much sugar.
Yeah.
Like even just reading food labels compared to other countries, it's like they'll have 4 ingredients, we'll have 17, and they'll all be different, and 10 of them would be different kinds of what? Sugar. Shit that just breaks down into sugar. You said what?
That's linked to dementia.
Yeah, it is. Yup, all that and processed foods. Period. Because a lot of that shit breaks down to sugar, and it puts deposits in your brain. So yeah, I'm trying to use less sugar as well. And they say agave not good for you either, for real. Nope, and I didn't know that at first because I was using that as a substitute, but I stopped last year, so I'm over that. We're not doing that anymore. I just stick to my little flavored creamer, no extra sugar. That's fine. I'm fine with that. Flavored creamer has enough sugar. It's so sweet. It's so fucking sweet. So yeah. Just do my body a favor now. Bitch is getting old. But anyway, I want to live, right? And that's scary to me, especially because my grandma had dementia. That's why I just be like, nah, let me just chill. But yeah, and something else interesting that I saw that I thought that was, oh my God, we just keep talking about these weddings. But I think this is cute though. I want to actually go on one. Philly is having they have like wedding planning tours, like where you can go around.
Did you gotta be engaged to go?
I don't think so.
Cause I'm like, I like me a little wedding turn that vibe. I want to go try some food, go see some cute venues.
Well, the showcase.
Can I be engaged to go? Can I just get a ticket and go?
Well, the showcase is gonna be on the 22nd.
I know. I saw. That's why I'm like, I wonder.
Yeah,
like,
we missed
do
it
I have
already.
to be engaged to go?
Yeah, I don't think you would have to be engaged to go. Just like the tall meetups, everyone there isn't tall. Some people are short.
Fuck you. I'm going to the little meetup at the next one.
Bitch, we're not tall. Everybody there is the shortest person is 6'8".
5'8" people go to that. I've seen them.
Oh, okay.
I want to know.
Yeah, I'm on go
5'8"
too.
people go to them. I've seen them.
Yeah.
Okay? In America, I'm considered tall for a woman. I'm going to the tall meetup.
Bitch, we average.
I don't care if I'm the shortest of the tallest woman. I'm going to the meetup.
Bitch, we average.
I'm not 5'6". I'm not average nothing.
Bitch, you is.
No, I'm
5'7" is
not.
not.
I'm 5'8". I am not 5'7".
You're not 5'8".
You're 5'8".
No, she's not.
Go to my doctor.
She's not 5'8".
Promise you.
She's not
Go
5'8".
to my doctor. Y'all want to go to my next appointment with me?
Mm-hmm. Your doctor a little off.
First
Glasses.
of all,
Make sure her leg.
all I say is
level.
don't talk about Dr. Lee. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. My doctor can see. And she Asian. She know what she talking about.
Child. You gotta convert that. It's like, anyway.
You know what?
Sorry.
She's
Don't cancel me. Don't cancel me, y'all. That was a joke. It was a little jokey joke. That's it. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, I think that would be something. You want to know what I'm also mad I missed? I'm mad I missed the flower show. That joint looked so decent. I know my allergies would have been fucked up, but they had so much cool shit in there, like the dresses and shit that. Them tickets was like big.
I was going to ask that because I don't know nothing about the flower show, but you just mentioned. I'm like, do they be making stuff out of flowers?
Yeah, like hella shit. Hella shit.
It's flowers.
Hella shit. And they had like, it was like butterflies flying around in there. It was decent. It looked really pretty. Like all of like it just looked like one of the most intricate shows I've seen in a while. Coming from a person that used to work at the convention center. So for what I was seeing, I'm like, oh, that looks really nice. I've still never been to the car show either. I'm taking myself. That's it. I'm done. Me either.
I can do a virtual version there. I'm like, I'm not into stuff like that to have to pay my money to physically go. Send me the link in the video.
That and the tattoo convention. Those were the biggest. Those are the biggest conventions that get the.
Yeah.
They get the most buzz and you know. Yeah. So yeah, but yeah. Yep. But anywho, so let's hop into the boss of the week, y'all. Thank you ahead of time. So, oh my goodness, and I did this by accident. Shout out to the boss of the week, a black florist, Mr. Tim Logan Floral. How are ya? I'm on your page. You have some wonderful things to offer on your page. Very beautiful arrangements. Cause I'm sick of myself right now.
Thank you.
The fact that cause I didn't realize I did that. Like I'm like, oh wow, a florist at the boss of the week. Oh, uncanny. But anyway, yeah, he's located on 5807 Germantown Avenue, and they're open Mondays through Saturdays. He also has a website. It's LoganFloralDesigns.com. Everything is spelled grammatically correct. And again, his Instagram is Tim Logan Floral. Everything is spelled correctly. So go give him a shout out.
I think it's always neat when genders who aren't generally in a certain industry are in it. Like men are generally in the floral industry, right? Mm-hmm. And I think it's always cool when a flip like that happens because I feel like naturally they have a different eye to look at things like that. Yep. So it's always interesting to see what their product results to be.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not natural for for men to be in something like that. It's
that.
kind of like women being into like cars and stuff like that. Like you were saying. So yeah, I think it's cool.
Yeah, me too. Yippee!
I like it.
But anyway,
is it?
It's time. Time to hop right on into this topic.
Okay, so
oh my God.
Don't let him psych you is what I called it. So the narcissist that we discussed in last week's topic, who was the husband of the wife who canceled everything, the wife of Bernadine slash Mary Bernadine.
Slash girlfriend.
Her name Mary Bernadine. We won't call her Mary Bernadine. So this reminds me of that. So there was a woman who went viral who talked about her experience working in the psych ward, and she specifically noted that she noticed that in her experience that there was, and she only worked here for 2 years, but there was an alarming amount of women who were admitted there, and the reasoning was because pretty much, long story short, some men drove them crazy in some sort of way. So they kind of hit their snap or breaking point in a situation in regards to men. So of course she's saying specifically, she's like, I don't want to make this about men bashing and saying like men do X, Y, and Z, but she found an interesting connection in the root causes as to why women end up in psych wards versus men. And to support her theory, I will have to say, to the extent that I can actually say it, in my experience, I can agree. There were a lot of women that historically I know of in the past, and the causes that led them to their breaking point was a man. Whether it was a man that they were romantically involved with, or maybe like a child or a family member, or whatever the case may be. Not 100% of the time, but yeah. So that's why I named this "Don't Let Him Psych You Out," and psych as in P. S-H-Y. What y'all think about that?
I think that is very. Listen, that's a no-brainer to me. I literally was having a conversation about this earlier, like how like it's just so disheartening to me. I'm like, maybe I'm just born differently, because I have never allowed anyone to get me so low to the point where I feel like I'm literally mentally not in control of my actions and my emotions, and I'm willing to go that far off the deep end. It's a difference between me crashing out like on a regular. That's ultimate crash out to me. It's a difference from me being upset. It's a difference from me going back and forth with you, having an argument. It's a difference from me cutting you off completely. Like, these are different. It's different level. But for me to actually, for you to get something is going on. Like he's gotten to the root. Right. So, and I don't love that for women. I don't love that, and I want more women to take their power back and not allow men to get in their heads like that. Because honestly, sis, he's somewhere eating pizza with his eyes closed.
Yeah. Getting them little
rubbing on a whole nother round ass. Sorry, excuse me. You do, like, and it hurts it, but sometimes I feel like for me personally, I'm like a rip the Band-Aid off person. Even when I like telling myself the truth about something and being like, and sometimes people say don't be pessimistic. I'm like, it's not me being pessimistic, it's me taking shit for what it is and being honest with myself. Because at the end of the day, if ain't nobody gonna keep it real with me but me, like, I'd rather it be me than me walk around oblivious and telling myself that because you're not the only man on the earth. Like, and I think it comes from, for one, like, decenter that motherfucker. Decenter all these motherfuckers. Put you first. And I feel like when you do that, and then when you're sure about yourself and you have self-awareness, I feel like you're able to pull because I'm not saying your feelings aren't going to be hurt. I'm not going to say they're not going to test your patience. I'm saying you know when to pull yourself, roll yourself back, and regroup. And you assess the situation, and it's either you're going to keep dealing with them or you're not. But to wind up on a grippy sock vacation because a bitch wanted to try me is crazy to me. I will not. If I'm going to go there, it's because I put myself there. This is the 201, boo, not a 302.
And I'm going to just say, the first thing I thought about the second thing you have to think about my
I'm sorry. And then it be generational. It's so, like, you ever see a generation of women do that? Like a whole like just nobody has a good man. Nobody. That is so
because
sad.
Each woman learns from the previous generation of women. They watch how they engage with men, and they're never taught how to engage with
Yep.
men. They're just going off of what they see. So the pattern just repeats itself each generation. That's why
Right.
you have a whole family of women who just keep doing it.
Keep doing it.
I'm glad that my mom always taught me something, which was what I thought about when I saw this. My mom always used to say to me when I was growing up, never let anybody
Cost you anything. Mm-hmm.
And specifically when it comes to the topic at hand, if you're letting a man or woman
Whoever
drive you crazy,
yeah,
and or drive you to the point where now, like I said, now you on a grippy side vacation, they're costing you something. You're sitting somewhere you don't want to be, doing something you don't want to do, being told what to do. They've now costed you your physical time, your mind, your body,
your
soul,
peace.
and they out there doing whatever they want. You cannot never let anyone get you that mad to the point where now, when you decide to take the next step, it's going to put you in a detrimental position. And
they just get to live their
not.
lives.
You can't let nobody take you to that point. And I understand as women, because we live in a society where, you know, it's just, we have double standards. That is what it is. But either you have to make a decision, like Anna said, you got to decenter some of them people.
Mm-hmm.
Like either you want to
Decentered men, period.
You want to make the decision to be okay with being a little bit like men with, or being okay with being walked all over.
Mm-hmm.
There is something called a balance.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't just let people treat you like anything and just let these men get away with murder. Sometimes you gotta teach them, you know, you gotta give them their own medicine. You know,
especially when children are involved, because it's like you're not even living just for you anymore, and your children, like we said before, they're witnessing you go through all of this stuff, and then they're internalizing things because not only, and then it winds up being, and don't have a boy because now he's going to treat women how his father treated you, not how he treats you because he loves you, which is so utterly fucked up too. Like it's like damn. You would think that because your mother was treated that way, you would treat women with respect and dignity and kindness and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a total opposite. And it's just like, I don't know where the disconnect be at. But sis, I'm here to tell you, my thing is, let it go. Like, let it go. Like, too often and too common is it. Women really, like, it's so common that women, and I was just having this thought to myself the other day. Why is it okay for, like, just losing yourself like that? And just staying lost. That's the scariest part. Because I'm not saying anybody's journey is perfect, and each their own, and everyone has their own journey in life. But if you constantly find yourself on that road with everyone you're dealing with, you really got to ask yourself. Because it will only take one time for me. It will only take one time for me. I have never, and I'm like, I don't mean to say it like that. I'm like, I must be heartless. I must be this. I must be that. And it's not that I don't give a fuck. I have feelings, but it's just like, I don't think I love nobody that much to let them get me to that point. I don't think I have that capacity, yo. I could see how a mother could feel that way about their child. Like you really putting, like this is someone that you carry, you nursed, that you give your all to. But even with a child, you still gotta walk away at some point because they could drive you
knowing
into
that you always have the option to
walk away
and still stand and deal
it's
with it.
It's crazy to me.
I'm like, again. And they would say, and they say never because they say, oh, well, you never know how it is until you love somebody like that. Well, maybe I ain't never loved nobody.
I don't know. I said that to myself. Because people be looking at me like I'm crazy or something. It's like, what?
Stuff that you guys go through and deal with.
I don't believe in allowing myself to be in those predicaments.
Yeah, I'm like, y'all think that I'm too harsh, but I think that y'all too down.
They just.
There's not enough people out here though calling people dumb.
You don't think so?
You know it's dumb.
You don't think so?
Yeah, like that's dumb. Like I love you, friend, but that's dumb. Like and
nobody.
Not even just when it comes to men across the board. Period. Like you can love somebody and disagree with them. Like I can think that you're dumb for what you're doing.
Yeah, and still love you.
And still love you the same. That's all of that. All that is me telling you that I would not do what you're doing the same way, and I think that you could do better for yourself. I love you enough to tell you that that's not it. Mm-hmm. And that should be okay without friends and loved ones being offended.
Yeah, but they fake fucking offended. I call it fake offended. You need to be madder at that. Mm-hmm.
Or yourself.
Yeah, that part. Disappointed in yourself at the very least, because it's like, how did I allow myself to get to this point?
You got yourself to the point where you sitting here telling me about it. Clearly, you processing it, and clearly, you know it's something wrong because you wouldn't be sitting here asking me, "Are you right?"
What about the irony in this? How the fuck you letting a motherfucker that don't go see the lady make you go see the lady?
That's true. You be surprised though, but that's true.
Listen.
Like, people don't even be having common sense. I wish I would let somebody run me up a wall. Like, you don't even have common sense, bro.
I don't know, yo. But that is honestly, and it's like, even just like off of, and I was just basing my response off of my own life experience, not by no research or no data or no statistics or nothing like that. I'm just thinking about like things that I know in passing, people that I know personally, and just like consuming, you know, different stuff, and just like, yo, why is it that like, why, like, what, y'all really? And then but then the other side of that is like, men have problems too. They deal with things too. They don't go see the lady, but they also don't be winding up in the, what's it called? You said they be, yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
They be lying to
themselves. For real. Cause she's still getting paid.
With yourself.
They really believe it. So they lying.
And all them ladies / men's ain't good ones either. Like,
they not.
You have, you know, clinicians and stuff who are poor at what they do.
Yes.
People who are just enablers, who are just listeners, who allow people to just come sit on their couch or in their office and vent and go home. Like, I don't need to just, and don't get me wrong, everybody goes to therapy for different reasons. So some people do just need that person, a trusted person that they can vent to every week. But even with that venting, there has to be some sort of structure with the therapy and how they're going to be able to process what they're coming in here and what they're unveiling every single week. When you're coming here and venting every single week, it should not be a problem every single week that you're venting about.
No, you should be leaving with a tool. You should be coming with updates sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. That you can unpack week to week when you coming in and out here. Mm-hmm. So, like, it's like, come on.
Right. Yeah.
So, like, all day.
Take your power back.
Most people not smart enough to realize that they don't have a good therapist.
Right, that part too.
And it's the right person. So you're assuming that, okay, I'm coming to you, you should be. And the therapist's not going to tell you, you know what, I'm really not the best person for you. 99% of them not.
And that's so unethical.
They just going to take your money.
It's so unethical. Because I would bet, for me personally, I wouldn't be.
I work close with some.
Yeah. And it's just like, you could tell. It's just like, what?
I worked closely with many over the years, and that's why I've seen it. And even people that I knew who went to therapy, you know, like, that's what you in there talking about? Or that's what they told you? First of all, you could pay me for that.
Yeah.
Second of all, that was a waste of time.
Yeah.
Like,
the
process that you clearly aren't the process that on your own,
and you clearly aren't implementing any of the skills or tools
you're not using
that you discussed.
You got nerve to be able to regurgitate it, but you're not using it.
Yeah,
like that makes no sense to me.
I think some people just going to therapy
just to say that they're going because it sounds good.
They're going, and also just to vent. Like, some people just like to talk without even processing whatever the other person.
Word vomit.
Yeah,
you can go to the priest for that. You can go to confessionals for that.
Sure can.
Like, you don't have to pay for that. Like, confessionals is free.
True. And then I feel like also,
you ain't Catholic.
I feel like also because there's so many stigmas around therapy and what goes on and what to expect out of it, because I think people get lost in the sight of, like, it's not, every therapist isn't the same, number one. Number two, because even with describing, even for instance, we're going to just use children and going to therapy as an example. You got some parents who they've never been to any sessions in their life. They don't even know what to think of therapy, and they already have preconceived notions from family or friends about what therapy is or isn't, instead of educating themselves. Now that they are responsible for a human that might need this tool to help them get through whatever they're dealing with, because you ain't got it, mama. Sorry, right? So then you got to sit there and kind of educate them and tell them, like, you know what, this, and it's not this. Because, you know, sometimes I've heard it where it's just like, you didn't even give the provider a chance. And then, oh my God, they didn't part the Red Sea for you? You got to do the work. Not them. They already at work. You going to their job. Now, when you leave, now it's your time to go to work. They already at work. It's your turn to go to work. I think people have therapy fucked straight up.
Magic, it goes to be like a magic wand.
It's like, I'm gonna wake up.
And then I'm supposed to walk out here
and feeling better.
Fixed. Like, that's not how it goes.
Sometimes you walk, honestly, probably if you're going through a lot and you haven't processed a lot of shit, you're going to feel worse when you walk out of therapy.
I think some therapists need to
explain that.
Right, and be more honest about that.
Preface that.
That's part of being a good therapist.
Right.
And part of being a good therapist is understanding why is the reason that you even coming here in the first place. And when you see things transition and when you see your patient, okay, the reason that they originally coming to see me, I'm starting to see things change in these sessions. I'm starting to see different things now come out. Be bold enough and be ethical enough to redirect it. Okay, now I'm starting to see things. Be honest. Say that. You originally came here for this, and now you're starting to unpack these things. Is this your intention? Is this something that you feel comfortable with moving forward and going through?
Right.
Like, make sure that they understand where they are as your patient and see if they're ready for that.
Right.
That's all part
and
of
communicate your
therapist.
style too.
Yes, that's all part of being a good therapist. Again, I'm so sick of you better help pose.
Too much coddling. I agree.
Yeah, again,
it is.
Been all that.
I just, oh my God.
I'm so sick of these.
I even struggle with that in my professional life. It's just like, oh my God, like I really want to help people, but it's like at some point you have to do for yourself.
Yeah,
it's a disservice to sit here.
Yeah, it's a disservice.
Yeah, like for me to sit here, oh, let me hold your hand through every step. No. I would rather show you how to do something, have you walk through it with you step by step, so that way you become familiar with the process. That way, when you go to do it on your own, you feel confident about doing it. What is me doing it for you, serving, doing nothing, nothing at all.
Religion, Bible says, teach a man
there you go.
To fish, he'll be able to fish and on his own or whatever it say. Y'all know what it means.
For a lifetime,
Y'all know what it means versus just giving him the fish every time he needs to come and ask for it.
Right.
I'm helping you out by teaching you.
There you go.
Like,
yeah, right.
It's part of being a good therapist.
Yep. Bottom line.
Like, I'm so sick of y'all taking these people money and not helping them out here. Oh, that's why we got people still out here cracked out on the streets now, just doing all kind of any and everything. Everybody is a narcissist. You got so many common words that's being used. Nobody know what they mean. Everybody just blending words, making everything a synonym. It's getting on my day.
Not blending that words, making everything a synonym.
Like, it's working on my nerves.
No,
it is.
No, for real.
Everybody getting told off for TikTok. Well, damn it, if TikTok's so damn smart, close the schools down.
Right. I don't know. Yeah, it's a mixture.
Like, y'all want to teach y'all want to homeschool y'all kids, but y'all want to be on TikTok all day. Please.
Right. Mm-hmm.
How did we get here? I don't know, but please.
But please, but yeah, don't let them put y'all in. Don't let him psych you out, girl. Him, her, whoever it is, I don't care. Yeah. Do not let someone who is your love interest get you to the point where you are losing yourself and you have to. No, don't do that. It's not worth it. There is such relationships can be unhealthy way before you make it to the hospital. Let's be clear. There were. Stop put that paint away. Put that paint away and put the paintbrush away and stop painting these red flags green. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Years ago used to be toxic, and y'all don't realize that y'all in toxic relationships. Like you
said,
way before they get to the boiling point.
Right.
Yeah, everybody's favorite word right now is
discernment. Yeah. Oh gosh. Listen.
Not y'all just learning discernment. Jesus.
Yes, lately I've been hearing it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Not y'all just. Every time I say y'all just learning it. Not y'all just. Y'all need to go back to school. We'll pick up a thesaurus, a dictionary, or something. I'm so sick of these people not knowing words. Look them up. I used to be the kind of kid that when I heard a word, when I heard somebody say a word that I wasn't sure what it meant, I immediately looked it up.
I caught myself talking to this little girl how my mom used to talk to me, which I feel like is why my vocabulary is pretty good. Because when my mom used to talk to me when I was a kid, it's like, you know, people will talk to you and they'll say things in lame terms to you. And my mom would speak to me like I was on her level.
Yeah.
And if it was a word that she knew that I did not know, she would use something more right after it to tell me what it is, to give me context. To give me context, because I feel like it really, because number one, it didn't make me feel less than she was, and number two, it just made me feel like the kids want to feel like they're a part of something.
Right.
So when you having a conversation, it's like, oh wow, I didn't know what that big word mean, but I think I know what it means now because she said this. Okay, now I know what she means. Yeah. And especially if you keep talking to your kids and you have more conversations and no words come up, you'll start to hear them use them when they talking to you. Yep. So I think
my God, she was really like, you know what that means, but it was early on when I noticed she was younger. I would say stuff to her, and I would notice she would ask me, well, what does that mean? I would be service like, well, what does that mean? I'm like, oh. So that's what made me more aware to when I used a certain word to then break it down afterwards. So now you know, that's how you use a synonym, people. Okay? Stop just blending these words together like y'all be doing.
Every time you keep saying blend, I just keep seeing people with all these letters in their hands going like this.
That's how I
talking about, all right, that sound right.
All these different terms, because y'all mix words with terms and theories. And
making stuff up.
Y'all just keep blending stuff, making stuff up.
Yeah.
Just made that up.
Yeah, and give us a big hug.
Now for the reality.
Thank you for coming to our couch.
Right.
Yeah. But anywho,
is this Mandy's little sister?
Who?
This girl in this Mandy no shade. This girl looks like a off version of you, not in a good way.
Who? I ain't seen.
In the reality check.
Seen nobody that look like Mandy. No, she don't. Now you's a lie.
That's why I said an off version. I just saw a light skin.
I got your back, girl. No the hell she.
That's why I said. Now she don't know. I said she don't look like Mandy. I said she could be like
off
Mandy's sister
version
or something. I didn't say Mandy specifically because I know she'll look like Mandy. I love you, Mandy. Anyway, how long did you break this down?
Can we agree that when you haven't, this is going to start off like the other one, but it's not the same thing. When you haven't done something before, that's you choosing, that's a choice, right? Wait, yeah, that's a choice. So you have these choices, right? And you do it, and it's like, oh, that was for me. Let me and then from henceforth, it's kind of like an informed choice. Do you? I guess what I'm trying to I'm trying to say without fucking up the. Do you feel like decisions are informed choices? And I know that sounds crazy, but when you really think about it, it's like, you never done something before, you choose to do it. Now that you know that you like it, you decide to keep going, doing it.
Up until after a certain point, a decision is an informed choice.
Yes.
Prior, again, to your point, prior to you learning something or maybe you having certain experiences, yes, there's an essence of just jumping into something and choosing to do it. Just choosing to do it. I think even in developmentally speaking, it might depend on how old you are. So I think as a child, they don't make informed decisions naturally. Yeah, they just jump into stuff and they just do things. Even as an adult, sometimes you thinking fast. I didn't think before I actually did it. You may be subconsciously making an informed decision based on your previous experience and what you already know, and even in moving fast, you may make a decision and choose to do something not thinking that you made it with an informed decision. But so I really do think it depends on the moment.
Okay, I can say that that's fair.
Person, place, and time.
I feel that for sure. And I was just thinking about the other day, like I be so I irk myself when I be indecisive about certain stuff. It's just like, why can't I make a decision? And I'm trying to get myself
I find myself overthinking when I do that. I stop myself right there. You know what? Stop right here. What you gonna do? Left or right?
And just do it.
Because overthinking can stress yourself out.
Yes, you can. Yes, it can. And I was just thinking to myself, like, damn, I'm like, I gotta stop. From now on, like, really, like, stopping myself in the moment and just saying, like, and ultimately just saying I'm not doing something. Because I will be quick to say I'm not doing something. Like, because I can't make my mind up. But I don't want to go through life regretting anything by having that mindset. So I was like, damn, like, just don't fear the unknown, bitch. Do what you got to do and then deal with it on the other side.
Sometimes even with that, and to add to that, I know this is not specifically on the topic.
That's cool.
Excuse me.
We just get into the reality of shit. That's cool.
To add to that, I have to tell myself sometimes, because for me, sometimes it's not about what I not being able to make a choice or being indecisive. Sometimes it's just being about just not feeling like doing
that too.
And I had to consciously tell myself, you have to stop being so tired and overworked that you're missing out on other parts
of your life.
Like, you can't be too tired that you're no longer enjoying moments of life. Like, that can't happen. You can't be so consumed in one area that you're not being healthy in another area. Like you say, all work and no play makes for a dull person.
Yep.
Like, that's very literal. Like, you can't do it. So in that aspect, yes, I'm becoming very much more conscious of that and trying to push through without overexerting myself. Because there is a level to doing that as well. You do have to stop yourself both mentally, physically, and emotionally and go, okay, am I able to do this right now?
Yep. No,
so
real right.
I'm definitely becoming more conscious of thinking about where I am in the moment, in the space, and about how I'm going to move forward with that. The next choice.
I can agree with that. That makes sense. Yeah, I can.
And that helps me make my decision.
Yeah.
Yeah, that whole processing
thing
helps me.
Yeah.
Make a healthy.
Yeah, because it's like sometimes, like, damn, I'm like, let me force myself to do this or go here or do this.
Right, and I don't want to feel like I'm forcing myself to do anything either. So I'm like, again, language, like how we talked about before, like it's let's change this and let's look at it.
Because we really have been conditioned to these 40 hours so bad that it really just, and I'm just like, don't let yourself get like that because this hustle culture will fucking eat you alive.
Are good for that.
Yes.
And we didn't invent it. I think the generation before us invented
the tail end of them.
Yeah, the tail end. But the millennials embodied it and embraced it. All that whole sleep when you die thing.
It's crazy. You need sleep to function.
Sleep. But it's like we was raised thinking that sleep when you die, that hustle. And hustling is good. Don't get me wrong.
Especially when you got goals to meet. Yeah.
Balance.
Yep.
Life is about balance. It's the reason why balance exists. Healthy balance is a thing. It's a thing to overwork yourself, to be overexerted. All these words are a thing for a reason. They have definition for a reason.
And don't forget, sometimes a season is just meant for you to rest, yo.
Yeah.
To be honest, especially.
And I had to talk myself into understanding or knowing. Is this that season for that?
Yes.
When the season actually approaches and comes.
Yeah.
Like, you know, some seasons are to run, but others are not.
To rest. Yeah, especially if you've been ripping and running and running.
You have to rest and reprieve in order to go again.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, I can agree with that. So, yeah, cheers to us figuring out the balance in life. We invite you to join us too, y'all. Like, honestly, I feel like even with like us missing some episodes, like that snowstorm made me sit the fuck down, and I think we all needed that. Like, literally didn't go nowhere. We talked about we joked about cabin fever. The whole city was set down, and it was kind of like.
My mom, when I said that, I'm like,
and y'all, by the way, y'all was dead ass serious asking why we ain't record. Like, did y'all see outside? Like, where was we going? Where was we going? I love y'all, but where the fuck was we going?
Was you coming to get me?
Where was we going? We appreciate it. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all, but where?
To the studio.
Woo, child.
Would you want to get Santa's sleigh and Rudolph and them?
They wanted us to record on that app like we did the last time. That stressed us out. That app stressed us out.
It turned out, unless you want to come do that app with me and do it perfectly, I don't want to hear it.
None of it.
Please. I see y'all when I see y'all.
Yes. Love y'all.